Okay, so this is one of my favorite stretches because it's one stretch that can help with a lot of different things, and it'll kind of help tease out the areas where you have the most restriction and work on it. All right, so it's very simple. You're going to get into a fencer type position here with 1 foot forward and one leg. You're going to be on your knee. You want to be up against a wall. All right, so I have my right hip's actually flush with the wall, and my right shoulder is going to be on the wall. I'm going to bring the other hand up to meet it, and this outside arm, I'm going to reach it out and forward, and I'm going to try to reach back as far as I can to the wall behind me on the other side. All right, ideally, you want your back of your shoulder to be flush with the wall, but if you're kind of tight through your shoulder or your thoracic spine or even in your lumbar spine, this can be difficult. Chances are wherever you're tight is where you're going to feel it at, right? So if you have less mobility here in your back and you try to twist, that's probably where you're going to feel it. If you're more tight in your shoulder, like how I am, when I open up, I feel it a lot here, like in the pec muscles here in the front of the shoulder. So that's why I said it kind of teases out the areas where you're the most tight at. And it's also a really good way for you to track your progress. So you should be able to tell how far away you are from the wall behind you and be able to tell if you're getting closer. Now, don't cheat and try to extend your wrist back to touch the wall, okay? That's not a good sign if you're actually getting more mobility. But if you can reach back and the back of your shoulder starts to get closer to the wall, then you'll know. This is not one that you're going to want to force it and try to twist your body as far as you can. You go to where you feel that restriction. You can give it a little push there, kind of like oscillate it back and forth, and then come back. All right, this is a really good one to move dynamically. It's just that objective measurement of knowing how far you are from the wall can be good so you can track your own progress. All right, another thing that you can do is get a ball. I'm going to use found objects. So I'm going to use my kid's bike helmet. But ideally a ball would be best for this. You put the ball against the wall, and then the knee of the leg that's here on the outside, you want to trap the ball against the wall. This is a good way to make sure that your leg isn't moving with the rest of your body. So if your hip and your back have trouble dissociating from each other, or one being able to move while the other one stays stationary, this is a good way to work that. So if you have the ball against the wall, it's going to drop if you move your knee away, all right, so you'll know. So keep the ball where it is, do that exercise, and as you open up, notice, does it get harder for you to hold that ball against the wall? Then you're going to be working on that dissociation between your lumbar spine and your hip. All right, so keep that ball pressed against the wall and then try to open up. All right, do about 10 to 15. Take a break, go back into it. If you're doing both sides, you can alternate either side. If you just have the one side that you're working on, then do your reps there, okay?